Let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about how the new moon can help you naturally raise your testosterone, your human growth hormone, and make your penis bigger. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, tell some friends. Of course, as Rocky Balboa says, yo, I need no bell. So make sure you ring the bell, because I'm putting content out daily. And of course, follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram. Snapchat, I'm YOUNGDAYGO. And that's right, in this video, we're here to talk about the new moon and how it can help you grow, because you know what we're about here in the BCC, the Big Cock Consciousness, the Big Cock Collective, where I help you manifest a bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder penis, help you naturally raise your testosterone, your HGH. I'm a spiritual guide and a mentor. I'm here to expand your mind and increase your size. So without further ado, I'm here to tell you about the new moon. And yes, man, it's a beautiful time of year, just, pretty much getting over this whole holiday hump and the in-between time, which is exactly the type of time that I like, that reset, that, that nice coast before the whole show begins, the beginning of the 2020 grow, and that's what it's all about, the new year, the new grow, the new flow. And I, particularly, I like this time because it's a perfect time to just get your, get your ducks in a row, clear out everything that you need to grow. And like I say, if you want beauty to appear, you got to keep this clear. So this is a perfect time to kind of just, clear out the space, give yourself a defrag, give yourself a reset. And that's what this new moon really is about. Of course, a whole bunch of crazy dreams and other things can be brought up, because you know me, when I go to sleep, I'm battling it out in the astral realms, and I ain't got to snort for it, jab a vein for it. All I got to do is go to sleep, and I'm dripping that DMT Joe Rogan, and I'm just sleep. I could just I just got off the couch right now, and of course I had me a couple crazy dreams. These ones were more sexual, maybe we'll go into those a little bit later, but it was a beautiful experience nonetheless. But like I say, before I even start my day, before my feet even hit the ground, even if I'm coming off the couch, the sound, what it is. Go ahead and take this breath. I got a shot today. I feel beautiful, and that's what you got to go with every single day, because gratitude is the attitude. And bring that in with any time, a new moon especially, just to let you appreciate what you got. And I'm telling you, man, every day that you got a shot, every day you're breathing, you're achieving. It's a beautiful time to be here. It's a new moon. It's a Kwanzaa. It's a Boxing Day. It's a holiday. Every day is a gift, so you got to unwrap it. It's a beautiful thing. And I love, like I said, man, this time of year is really your time to just go ahead and set yourself up to just get yourself to grow. And if you want, more hands-on techniques, get at me in the BCC, where I can teach you the masturbation for manifestation, the Kegels, the edging, the jelking, the super edging, all these techniques that have been manifested and continuously getting perfected through me, and help formulate a program for you to help you become your best version. Because essentially there is no wrong way at this. It all starts with, it starts within here, starts with belief, and it starts with the consistency of what you can do to help you become your best version. And I'm here for you. So like I say, man, get at me in the BCC, drop me a line, and I'll help you put something together to increase your size and expand your mind. And like I say, man, with this beautiful new moon, you got a whole bunch of gurus that will tell you, what you should do. You should go, light candles, put crystals, sage your house, all these other type of things. I call it the holistic rabbit hole or whatever, I don't think you got to put a crystal under your pillow or put sage anywhere, and, meditate and om. And like I say, one of the most important things and a great power to possess is to learn how to, meditate. But it's not necessarily like having to do it in the way that all the people tell you to do it. I mean, if you're able to clear your mind at any given time, Essentially, that is meditation. And, you know, if you have the means to, you know, be able to start your day like all these guys, like, make sure you got 20 minutes before you get up and sit in the corner and just clear your mind. It's like, I feel like, you know, when you go to bed, you're pretty much clearing your mind if you're disconnected from your thoughts anyways. But be as it may, I think it's a great practice to get into to help you really manifest the best, to really just kind of clear out that space to help you, you know, manifest what you need to be and what we are. And, you know, it's something that I like to incorporate, you know, more into my life. You know, I find myself doing it in other spaces, you know, just putting some headphones in, you know, even getting a massage chair at the gym and just kind of just zoning out into my own and just letting it go. Because really what it all comes down to at a great meditation is just focusing on your breath and, you know, really just not thinking of any thought. And that's really what the secret is with all these, you know, gurus. I'm not saying you got to go sit on a mountain and go, and all that kind of thing. Those mantras are, you know, if you really do those and really get into them, you will connect to an energy that is positive and beautiful. And you got to understand that there's, you know, billions of people on this planet, and a lot of people that are doing that are in that positive flow. So that's some energy that you can grab onto to really just, you know, clear out your soul and get yourself into the right light. And that's why certain people might say that you don't want to listen to certain type of music and watch certain type of movies. And like I say, it's a holistic rabbit hole. And essentially what you put onto it is what you're going to get. And that's really what, you know, like I say, man, if you're smiling, you're doing something right. So if you got to watch something on Netflix tonight or on, you know, Amazon Prime or TV or whatever it's got to be, as long as you're smiling, you're doing something right. But when it comes down to like you're just sitting there and you're in a chair and you're not happy and you're just not feeling 100% of what you can be, that's when you evaluate. That's when you got to scrap it. And that's what we're here to do. That's what every guru is here to tell you to, you know, essentially become, is just getting out of your own way and letting yourself go with the flow. And that's why I follow the Wu Wei flow, that Tao practice, path of least resistance. Don't worry about the order of the day. Don't worry about how it's going to get done. Just know that you're going to get it done. Of course, you got to put action into practice. But you ain't got to worry about, okay, we got to do this, that, and the other. And of course, in everybody's life, there's certain things that, of course, well, I got to pick up this person from the airport at this time and this, that. Understood, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, for the most part, you ain't got to get lost and I got to do it in this particular order. You know, of course, there's things that you got to get done at specific times. Understood. But, and then, you know, people that have, you know, the you know, business mind of, you know, knowing how to delegate time, they'll know how to, you know, evaluate and how to, you know, get to what they got to do. But I'm saying that for the most part, when you're going with your own flow, you're definitely going to grow. You're definitely going to get yourself out of that unstressful load. And that's really what it comes down to, because most people, like when they go through that whole, look, I got to do this at this time, that and that time, you're going to be, you know, usually sacrificing the beauty of what you get. And what I mean by that is you're not getting 100% out of the moment. And if you want to live 100% in this life, you got to be 100% in the now. And this now essentially is the most beautiful now that we got. And having that shot, and I might as well tell you that I love you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and just grab some energy and show you that we're alive, and understand that energy is always here for you to grab. Doesn't matter if you just got off the couch, doesn't matter if you just woke up, if you've been up for a few day bender, whatever you want to call it. All you got to do is essentially just grab it, believe in yourself, and understand that you can go ahead and put your mind into the sides. And I'm going to go ahead and just increase my size right now with the mind muscle connection, man. And what this all comes down to is putting your mind into the size. Understand it doesn't matter how many sets that you're getting in at the gym. It doesn't matter about your diet. It doesn't matter about anything other than putting your mind under the size, because this is the most important part. The most important factor of increasing the grow is understanding that you got the flow, you got the energy, you got the magic. Understand, one of my favorite mantras is, I am magic, I am divine, and the universe is on my side. So you go ahead and say that throughout the day. And another man I gotta go ahead and appreciate is Paramahansa Yogananda, the guy that brought yoga to the West. And I actually got me in some yoga today, and I tell you, if you don't do it every day, you'll really appreciate it when you're able to get it in to help you reset what we're talking about here with this new moon. Anyways, when we're going with this flow, he's the one that tells you that the mind is the wielder of muscle. And I believe that, because whatever you're seeing in your head is what you're essentially going to be doing anyways, and you're putting the mind into the action, into the practice, and making it grow. And anytime you got to get your last set out, you go ahead and you just breathe this in and just say it with me. I am magic, I am divine, and I can increase my size. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that flow. Look at that grow. Naked in a chair, just sweating it, letting it grow, letting it. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Whew. Look at that. I'm getting beads of sweat today. Detroit Rock City actually warmed up today, man. It was like, believe it or not, we had a heat wave here, and to you guys it might be cold wherever you're at, especially Californians. Like, it's like freezing. It's like 50. Like, it feels like that. You know what I mean? Like, gee, it's like way too cold, bro. You know what I mean? But bees it made to each their own. And what I'm talking about, you know, it was really easy for me to heat up today. But I can heat up when it's below zero. And today we had some nice, beautiful weather. And that's something that that's worth celebrating. And today's a beautiful gift. And I'm telling you, anytime you got to get out there, give yourself a quick reset. Give yourself a quick, prep talk to let you know that the universe is on your side. You can increase your size. And everything that you got is already in here, because this is where the divine is anyways. All the buttons, all the steroids, all the divine cycles are right here. You ain't got to go ahead. Like I say, I don't discredit science, but I don't discredit magic. And if you want to really just, get out of your own way and entertain that Hercules, Priapus, all the gods, they're all in here anyways. And if you want to channel them, you want to channel that power, you want to harness that growth, it's always there for you. The pituitary gland is right there. That third eye is always roaring up there, the crown, that heart-shaped bun, coming down to the throat, coming down to the heart. You know what we got to do from the start? Always sharing my matrix hack, making people smile along the way. Anytime that you're at the grocery store, you're in line somewhere, you're in traffic, you're looking at somebody for some odd reason sitting across from you, instead of having a neutral thought about that person, instead of feeling any kind of way, you hear somebody on the phone, see somebody on the TV, just intend on that person to have a beautiful day, feel love in some kind of way, and you go along your day and you just changed the matrix. You made the world better. You're giving yourself purpose, because we're talking about growth is all felt through those chakra systems. It's felt beyond the body. It's felt inside the astral realm and manifested in this dimension or matrix or whatever you want to call this reality. And it's going to help you increase your size. And I'm not here to tell you, preach about all the, whole bunch of cosmos, all the craziness of the cosmos, and talking Jesus Christ and aliens. And like I say, all these crazy conversations are ones that I love to entertain. But as long as you're coming with love and energy, you can do no wrong. And that's why I always got to say, we might all live on the same planet, but we're all from different worlds. And make sure, as long as your world's coming with love, you're doing something right. We can all exist in the abyss, in the universe. We can all be planets just floating around, being our best, not bumping heads, and doing the right thing and spreading love. And that's what it comes down to every single day, that I can just go ahead and say that you guys are beautiful. I love you guys. And when we're going with everything that we got, you guys don't forget, like I said, with this time of year, Triple D is definitely in full effect. And no, we ain't talking diners, diamonds, and drives, Guy Fieri. We're talking don't doubt your dick. We're talking don't make your stick, make it a huge massive log. We're talking about making a huge piece of meat, slapping at your knees, throbbing to your pecs, making you your best. We're talking about being the giants that we are, not worried, head in the clouds attitude, not worrying about, the gremlins at your feet, and of course not stomping on your friend's house, having that huge piece of meat throbbed up, give it a kiss. How you doing? That's what this is about. And I'm talking about, spreading love and positivity and being the best that you could be. Because as Rocky Balboa says, that's real. Let's believe in yourself. So believe in you. I believe in you. The universe this is a mirror. Whatever you're doing in here is definitely the start. Start with loving yourself, and you're going to be definitely, once you love you, you're going to be loving everybody else. And when you love everybody else, you're going to be loving yourself. That's what we call the yin to the yang, and the flow of the day, the flow of the grow, to help you, help you mold and help you shape everything that you need to be. I'm here sweating the day, loving everything that I got, loving this beautiful time to go ahead and reset everything that's in my way. So go ahead, clear it out today. Let yourself have the growth come in. Understand that, you're not going to let anybody bring you down. We're going to lift people up, because as you lift people up, you're lifting yourself up. You got to be a service, but don't be a servant. Just be a servant. Just be a service to, first yourself, then you can help the others, and it's a beautiful thing. So with this beautiful new moon, just go out there. Don't be afraid to shine bright. Don't be afraid to go ahead and be a delight and, be who you are, man, because we are all from the stars, or whatever you got to say. And like I say, what's inside of me, it's inside of you, it's inside the blue, and all truths are true. So just find the ones that make you, and don't doubt who you are, because you're a beautiful soul, you're a beautiful person, you're a beautiful existence. So go out there and go ahead and keep existing, keep on growing, keep on flowing, and we'll keep on showing, because we're going to have plenty more beautiful experiences to come in this upcoming 2020 huge new year. It's 2 huge numbers, man. That's a beautiful thing that you got to look into. It's a good time to grow, good time to flow. And with that, I intend on you guys to spread some love today and do some beautiful things, because I love you guys. Like I say, man, get out there and do something right. Do something for yourself. Have a drink with the universe. Always say salute, cheers. Whatever you got to do to make yourself feel right. I don't condone the use of alcohol, but I don't condone the use of you not being yourself. So get out there and smile, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive. With that, I love you guys. We have plenty more beautiful experiences to come. Make sure you're getting at me in the BCC. Checking out my KC, my wolf and my bear are always there. A couple Pekingeses. Make sure you ring the bell. And I love you guys. I'll see you around. Peace.